Hey, if you need some Madden coins, be sure to check out GoBuyMMO.com. They are literally half off of the rest of the Madden competitors, so be sure to check them out. Link down in the description below. Use my code Texas for a 6% discount. What's good, everybody? It is your boy Texas, and with trading being as cheap as it currently is, fluctuating between 5 coins per and 7 coins per, like, you can get a really amazing team for a really good price. So I figured it's time to go ahead and start back up the team builds. And over the course of me on YouTube, I have enjoyed helping you guys craft and create your MUT teams. I've been getting a lot of questions whenever I stream, like, which person should I go with here? Which person should I go with here? And I'm like, you know what? Now is the time, because everything is a lot more affordable. So today we're going to be discussing how to create the best power-up offensive line for under 500,000 coins. Now, starting with the O-line first, because that is the best foundation to build your team around in real life and also in MUT, because you want to be able to move the ball. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles. They have the best offensive line in the NFL, so much so that they got Nick Foles a major contract. We all know Nick Foles is not a good quarterback. We all know that. We all know Nick Foles is going to go to Jacksonville and not be the answer. But because he got to play behind the greatest offensive line of the past like 2 years, he looked so much better than he actually is. And so in Madden, same thing can apply, obviously. Well, if your opponent is not running block shed D and doing the looping stuff where they confuse guys. If you're playing a straight up game, these linemen are going to be able to block without you having to worry about getting sacked, unless you hold the ball a lot longer than you probably should. 500,000 coins may seem like a lot. The actual amount is 429,000 coins, but I do like saying 500,000. That seems a lot more. It also factors in a lot of the other players you got to buy in the power process, golds and elites and other items like that. And the cool thing about this is, once you pick these players up, you really ain't got to worry about upgrading, because that's pretty much all you need. Let's start first at left tackle. Before we go ahead and get into these players, these are my opinions. You guys may have different guys you think are the best possible, but what I factor in here is going to be cost as well as ease of access to get. So while some of you guys may think this player is better, you got to look into how accessible is he? How cheap is he going to cost to power up? And are the stats comparable to other cards at that same rating? So it's like a science to this, a method to my madness, as one would say. So you guys may have differing opinions, but I think I crafted the best possible line for 500,000 coins outside of just buying players, obviously. At left tackle, there were 2 choices. We got Kelvin Beachum and Anthony Munoz. We went ahead and chose Kelvin Beachum only because I feel like his pass block power and finesse at his 95 are a much better option to have than Anthony Munoz's pass block power and his finesse move at the same rating. Kelvin Beachum at 95 overall is going to have 96 and 97. You go ahead and get what play fake on this man is going to go ahead and increase his pass block power, I believe, 99. And go ahead and put, I think, West Coast, which increases his pass block finesse. You guys got John Madden, head coach of passing offense. That's going to get at a +1 in both stats. And for those that don't know, when it comes to linemen, what's more important is going to be pass block power and pass block finesse over pass block rating as a whole. So just ignore the pass block rating itself. And when it comes to run block, ignore the run block power and the run block finesse and just look at the run block. Now, Beachum does have less run block than this Anthony Munoz does. Munoz is at 95, but Beachum can be boosted up to 94 with zone run as well. Only going to cost you 13,000 training and a gold card at tier 5 to get a guy that has amazing pass block stock that can get up to 90 for run block, 95 you guys got John Madden on your team. Whereas Munoz, you have to pick either or to boost his pass block power or his finesse. And his pass block power being at 92 is super low when you got guys like Lawrence Taylor, Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, Von Miller, guys with high power move. He's gonna get ran right by. At left guard, this choice is super obvious, especially if you guys have been rocking with your boys since the beginning of Madden 19. I made this announcement that Andrew Norwell, when he gets an upgrade, is going to be the best left guard in the game. And yeah, that happened. He became the best left guard because at one point, he only got to an 86 overall. And look at his stats. 90 pass block, 87 run block, right? So he had, what, 88 pass block finesse, 91 pass block power with 87 run block. And at that time, that was like obnoxious because guys were like lopsided or they were even. You never saw a guy like have these types of ratings, especially at this overall. And then he got all the way up to a 98, and this dude is bananas, bro. 97, 99 with pass block, power, finesse move, and then 98 run block stock. But his 95 is also still really amazing. Only gonna run you, what, 12,668 training and an 85 overall elite card or a power pass to get a guy with 96 run block stock, which is 99 easy with zone run. And then his pass block finesse is gonna be at 94 and power is gonna be at 96. So his stats are amazing, especially for what this card is gonna cost you, man. 12,668 training at 7 coins per. It's like 88,000 coins. You go ahead and just factor in his 85, which is like probably less than 10,000 coins. So under 100,000 coins to get a guy with 97, 96 or 96, 94 pass block, power, finesse move with a 96 run block. Go look at the auction block right now. You're not gonna find a guy for under 100,000 coins that's gonna have those stats. As a matter of fact, let's go find out. Let's go check. Randall McDaniel, 100,000 coins. He got 95 power, 91 finesse with 92 run block. Norwell's better. His other 94 card, 93, 89, and 94 run block. Norwell's still better. And for anybody saying Quentin Nelson's better, you might be right. You might be right. Quentin Nelson is a better left guard overall than Norwell is. You can get to 99, look at his stats, 96 pass block, 98 run block, 98 pass block power, 98 pass block finesse. Really amazing card. The thing about it is, look how expensive he is. Like, he may not cost much training, but he's gonna run you a lot of coins. So that also has to be factored into this discussion. At center, we got Cody Whitehair, and this was originally going to be James or John Sullivan, whichever center we got for the draft promo. But because he's not out right now, the next best option is gonna be this Cody. And look at this man, bro. He goes all the way up to a 98 overall and does not require you to have any cards. No elite cards, no gold cards, no team of the week, no special, nothing. You just gotta get this card, spend training, and you got yourself a 95 overall center with 95 run block. His pass block power is at 94 and pass block finesse is at 92. I have no idea how his pass block is at a 92 stock, but his pass block power is higher than his, like, usually it balances out, right? Usually it's like 94 and then like 90 for the average of 92. EA here just to make, I don't know what happened. He has good impact block, he has good lead block as well, good run block, and he has great pass block power finesse move for his overall. And again, only gonna run you, what, 13,000 training, which is 91,000 coins for this monster. Keep in mind, that will go down to like 5 coins per on the weekends, man. Like, you can go ahead and get this card for even cheaper than that. And I'm not gonna give you guys another example. We go on the auction block and looking at 95 overall centers for 91,000 coins and less to have these stats, because you all know they don't exist. At right guard, this choice was very easy. It's gonna be Brandon Brooks. Now, this is one of the few cards that you have to go out and buy 2 other items for to get him up to a 95 overall. You're going to go ahead and buy what is 85 overall to get to his 86. Then you're going to go ahead and buy his 91 to get to his 92. And then you can go ahead and get to tier 13 and tier 14 for his 95 overall item. But those 2 cards, at least when I did this, I don't think the market's gonna go crazy on them, but you never know. But at the time, they were only gonna run like 45,000 coins. They didn't cost you much at all. The 91 was selling for like 45,000 coins, which is fairly cheap. So that is also factored into the cost of this as well, as I mentioned at the top of the video. But you got a guy out here at tier 14 with 96 pass block, but 97 pass block power, 94 pass block finesse, as well as 93 run block. The one thing everybody looks at is gonna be his lead blocking being at a 76. Because if you guys run a lot of pulling plays, you guys have a lot of downfield blocking, he's not gonna be able to like make that impact block against certain guys, like certain linebackers, because a lot of linebackers have better impact block than this guy happens to have. But in terms of just getting down the field, he has the speed. Like, this dude is a fast card. 73 speed on his 95, which is much faster than Larry Allen. And at the same damn time, he is much cheaper than Larry Allen. I know some guys use like Shaq Mason at the right guard spot, which I understand as well, but Shaq Mason doesn't have better stats at his 95 or even his 98 than this Brandon Brooks does. So if you guys want to get the best bang for your buck, only gonna run you 9,700 training plus the cost of his 2 items, which ain't going for that much anymore. You got a guy out here that's gonna be serviceable to say the least. Now we got the last and final position, the right tackle spot. Now this one's interesting because there's 2 players that you guys can go with. It depends on what you like better. So one of them gonna be this Ja'Wuan James. Ja'Wuan James is amazing. 95 Ja'Wuan James, dude's out here with 97 pass block, 91 run block. Very similar to Kelvin Beachum on the other side. Pass block power is at 97 and so is his pass block finesse. Just amazing. His only weakness is gonna be his run block. Doesn't got the greatest speed. If you guys believe in strength, 88's not great for those that believe that stat actually matters. I don't. 94 lead block, which is fantastic. Really amazing card. The only thing is he's gonna be a little bit more expensive because you gotta go ahead and buy his 80 overall item as well as his, 82? So if you guys don't mind spending a little bit of coins on those two cards, you get a guy that has really amazing stats. Or if you want somebody a little bit cheaper, we got Taylor Mode, who pretty much requires a 72 overall gold card. And that is pretty much it to get this guy all the way up to a 95. And he has higher run block. His pass block power is at 94 and pass block finesse was at 93. Personally, I would side more with Ja'Wuan James. If I wasn't a Panther fan, I wouldn't have this Taylor Moton on the roster. I have Ja'Wuan James because even though he's a little bit more expensive in terms of what I gotta buy off the auction block and players, the fact that he has higher pass block power and finesse move stock is a must-have for me. And the reason why that is because if I want to upgrade those stats, I have to have two different chemistries on him to get the pass block power and the finesse move up at the same time. And whereas run block, I can just boost with his own run. And since most of these cards in Madden don't have the access to get dual chemistries, it's much easier to go ahead and upgrade the one stat that you can do easier than the other two that are gonna be much harder to do. So Ja'Wuan James is the best right tackle I think you guys should pick up for your team. If you guys keeping track at left tackle, Kelvin Beachum at left guard. We got Andrew Norwell. Center, Cody Whitehair. Right guard, Brandon Brooks. And at right tackle, gotta go with Ja'Wuan James. You total all that up, and training is gonna be 60,000 training. You times that by 7, which is the cost per right now, 426,000 coins, which leaves you plenty enough coins to go ahead and buy the 80 Ja'Wuan James, the 82 Ja'Wuan James, as well as buy the 2 cards for Brandon Brooks. And you'll be having a line that will block well for you, except when you get block shit D'd against. And then at that point, nobody can help you because I got the best line in Madden, I would say, and I still get block shit D again. But this offensive line will block amazingly if you're playing a game against a guy that's not out here doing all that BS. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and smack a like button. If you guys disagree with me about my choices, man, post down in the comment section below. If you guys want more videos like this, I'll definitely crank them out. Let me know which position group I should do next. Defensive line, linebackers, cornerbacks, safeties. DBs are hard, but we'll make it happen if you guys want it. So go ahead and let me know what you guys want to see. We'll make it happen. It's been your boy Tex, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.